your car and like start it up and everything, and you really just don't give a fuck anymore. So buys, what's going on here, bud?
Trying to roll some fenders.
Whoa! You fucking coming up on me, huh? I will fuck your day up, bud.
Is your name Tyrone?
My name is Tyrone, and I'm here to
fuck your
somebody's
fenders.
Wife.
Fuck your fenders.
No.
So
I have to have less wheel gap to roll with the bat.
Okay, well, I can try and hold it down and still.
Just fucking that'll work.
Boys, don't straight bite your freaking Lexuses and BMWs. All right, we're back here, Boss Master at iCar. We're here with Ryan's car, this guy right here. This is year 4, year 5 of doing a review of your car.
Came here this will be the 3rd review.
This is a 4th.
2nd car, 3rd review. Second car though.
All right, well, luckily we can do this again. We have Ryan's E90 drift car. All right, where to start? Let's start with the front end since everything's apart.
Start with a blown motor. Oh!
All right, so we have, what would you call this? Would you call this like Barney and Friends or? Yes, all right. So we got the Water Malone front end. It's got a 1JZ non-VVTi from like what, 1988?
87,
88. Got a big intake. Got precision injectors. We got a 4-inch intake. And this year we decided to put adjustable cam gears.
Which we adjusted and then brought back to stock.
You know what? We'll pick this up when he shuts up. Right, so basically this is his E46 setup from last year, except it's modified a bit differently. He added a oil cooler that leaks. Awesome. This
it doesn't leak anymore.
Oh, you tightened the fitting.
It was just a little loose.
Sweet. We have a E46 power steering reservoir.
Which does not overflow because I have a cooler for my power steering.
Yes, excellent.
Which is actually really cool.
You are rocking, let's just get back down here, a prototype.
Mantis.
Yeah, we'll say a prototype FDF E90 to E46.
Which literally just needs an angle stopper because it has way too much.
E46 knuckle, yes, it does have a lot of angle. I did drive this car, we set it up, we added a bit more caster and it started drifting a little better. It's got no front sway bar, that's delete.
Right now.
You're running a Borg Warner.
EFR 7670.
Sweet.
The wiring is a little messed up because it spent 2 weeks straight at the dyno.
Where did you have it dynoed?
Air Bear Performance.
Air Bear Performance. So, yeah, they had a bunch of troubles trying to get it started.
My fault, not the tuners.
Once they finally got it started, they had more issues of it not...
Once again, my fault, not the tuners.
Well, I
Rock Auto, shitty coil packs, ultra power LQ9 coils.
Yeah. I don't think that's the issue though.
7mm garbage wires.
Yeah, it might be the ECU that's like partially fried or whatever. Oh.
And when he was at 45 to 50.
So it's got a sound setup. It's a BMW ZF transmission.
1,000 wheel horsepower ready drive shaft.
Is that a Toyota Corolla?
Yes, sir.
Throttle pedal. We have some nice energy buckets. He went with a Prisma for the driver and just a regular NRG for the passenger. A nice DND steering wheel. With some, yeah, a lot more solid with some nice, what do you call that, neochrome? eBay Hydro, nothing too excessive. A Drift HQ PMC shifter, chassis mount shifter. It's actually really good. The only thing,
detents are a little sloppy.
You need detents, bro. Coming towards the back, we'll just go Evolution Shop here. Go in the store down below, use code Master Bossmaster for free shipping North America.
I don't have a setting for
some ghetto last minute cool.
All right.
To the rear.
So they had to redo all the wiring real quick for the dyno. And we have a rear rad, rear water pump, surge tank. I'm guessing this is an overflow.
Yeah, temporary.
Is that what Air Bear likes to drink?
No, actually, there's somebody else. He doesn't like it.
We have a, what is that, lithium?
No, it's a normal, once you get boost, they're AGM, but it's
oh, okay.
0 gravity, like you can fucking flip it upside down or on the side.
We'll just stick this bolt right here.
It's a push pin.
Excellent. So he had to run some hard lines through underneath the seat. It's actually not that bad. It doesn't get too hot.
Not at all.
Except when you get, like the engine doesn't get hot, but like the coolant gets hot coming out of the engine.
Yeah.
And then your feet get really, really warm. So
It's nice in this temperature, but it would suck in plus 40.
yeah, it's actually really cold out today.
If we did, once the rear firewall is done, and the cover over the lines, it'll be mint. But I'm also gonna do probably dash like 20 AN, like proper fittings.
Yeah. Taking into account this car was built pretty much in a week, like 2 to 3 weeks, and he had no time to do the rear firewall. He had no time to do the cover-ups and all that.
The cooling didn't affect it at all.
Oh no! This car ran super cool.
Come on, Dan.
So it has
Speak off camera.
so it has an HGK inspired Eurofighter cutout.
Hashtag Northern.
Yeah, which we're probably gonna make a little
Yeah, I have the
little Lexan thing.
little strut rods to hold it.
A bit like what the Eurofighter actually has, but it's gonna be the Northern Fighter since we are up in the Great White North of Canada.
Fucking 10
Canada,
degrees
eh?
Celsius today.
Where's my double, eh? So this runs 2 in-tank fuel pumps that send fuel to the surge tank, that then sends fuel to the front.
Through a Walboro, well, not a Walboro, sorry, Osiris.
Is that an eBay fuel pump, bro?
Yeah, Amazon. 380 liter per hour fuel pump.
Excellent. I don't know if his relay panel is going to be sticking around here, but
Not there, no.
No,
It was
that's just
temporary
for
because
that.
the rear firewall's not done yet.
yeah,
So.
he just had to get the car running, driving. It drove fine today until like what we presume it's ring lands, right?
Oh yeah, it's a piston issue because dyno time. It was a and it runs lean over like 5800, and I was holding limiter many times. So now it just has a lot of blow by.
You know what? I really like the interior of this one compared to the E46. I'm
it's a
not
lot
gonna lie.
cleaner and it's not painted.
Oh, look at this, boys.
I'm up for
You don't want to scratch your paint, right? Like,
The other one works, but it's sticky.
Yeah, you gotta pull it from underneath. But yeah,
When it's caged and painted on the inside, it'll be a lot better. Oh,
So-
you might as well look at the rear.
we have dual caliper bracket that Ryan made. Did you make these?
No, they're SRS. but
SRS, yeah, I'm
They
not.
barely fit.
Yeah.
Don't not sponsored by.
Got what every BMW needs: lugs,
Yes.
studs, whatever, extended studs.
It prevents you from rolling fenders though.
Good enough to put 30 mil front or back if I needed to.
Oh, yeah. And the front also has the same studs.
which I find
With
funny because like
smaller front brakes than rears, which actually handles fine though.
Honestly, the brakes are fine. I wouldn't touch them.
They're E46 323 fronts with E90 335 rears. So cannot.
So,
Silver's Racing custom built coilover extended.
by Silver Racing. Wait, it's not Silver Racing.
Silver.
Silver's North America.
Yeah.
Silver's North America coilovers.
That's how you make tires
We don't know if FDF is going to make a top plate.
Yeah, he is.
All right, so he's going to make a top plate. So this is still the prototype, all bundle jumble. I don't even want to ask what happened there, Ryan.
Trying to weld something with a spool gun, and it just kept finding a new path of least resistance. Kept leaking. Tried to make it to the dyno, so we just used JB Weld Marine.
That's okay.
Shout out to Loki Shots. CG.
I mean, not much to say on a strip
Go
drift
show the
car.
rear-
Yeah, I will.
rear subframe.
I just want to show first. These chassis come with a aluminum front subframe.
But he was smart enough to put shear bolts on the front.
Yes, he put shear bolts in the front. This one was all-wheel drive, right?
Yeah.
So it had the all-wheel drive subframe. He had to put the rear-wheel drive subframe, which actually just bolts right up.
Super easy. The other thing too is the trans tunnel is different, but if you're doing a custom mount, it really doesn't matter.
So hell yeah. We had the front end off because it was rubbing. So Ryan has it all as like a one piece, hold by tie wraps. Works. Now we'll go to the rear.
no, I can't hear the misfire when I'm
To come.
Yeah, we have the hood pins, we just didn't have time to put them, so
Have the half cut bumper, have the exhaust, have tail lights, have everything.
so we look underneath here. We got a lot of goodies.
Any adjustable arms.
So you were actually talking to Drift Squid, right?
Yeah.
All right.
He
So
yeah, but he actually runs a legit Wise Fab kit in the rear. These are just like 3 different adjustable arms per side with the true coilover setup. I'm running 10K front, 8K rear on this car because of the different leverages we figured out with Matt's at iRace. And that's basically gives me a lot of rear grip, which the car like shoots forward like a rocket ship even with low RPM, low power. And we just have really crappy front tires on the car, so it doesn't grip up in the front very well.
They were supposed to be good, but they're not really good. We're not going to really say who brand it is, but we'll zoom in and show you the thread, and you can try and guess.
They look like they would be grippy. They ball up nicely. They look exactly like they should, but they wash out halfway through their grip. You'll be straight up like full angle, and then all of a sudden you lose front traction completely.
Yeah. All right, so this car is definitely going to have like nice paint job. Nice body kit. No?
Get her all done up, fucking sweet.
Hell yeah.
Gotta get her looking good, bud.
Has some nice body roll. I think maybe a rear sway bar would definitely help.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, we're not gonna fire it up for you because
it blows oil out of every seal.
It blows oil everywhere. But at least you got to drive it.
Yep.
Fix a bit of issues, still some stuff to tweak around, but
my fuel setup is good for probably almost 800 wheel. My turbo is good for about 675 wheel on pump gas.
Yeah, it's a Borg Warner, like you said. It's twin scroll.
Yeah, 105 AR
ball bearing,
so it's a little big.
Hey Ryan, your kill tune really killed, eh?
Oh, dude. Yeah. So the tuner, Air Bear, Aaron Seja, he didn't really want me to leave with it, and I just kind of begged him, like, hey, like I spent a lot of money in this car. I don't overly care about the motor. I've got a bunch of other ones. Let's just get it out. So right now it's limited at 58, 44 RPM.
Yeah. Sounded ridiculous.
Yeah. I'll input clip here of what it sounds like on Redline because we have a couple of clips of that. The thing sounds awesome, but it just doesn't rev to the 72 that it would have stock. Plus, it starts to lean out in the top end, so we were having issues there. It's something with the ECU wiring. So anyways, that's got to be fixed, but in the end I just kind of said screw it because we were on 9 pounds and it was rich in the mid-range. So I played with the tune last night. I upped the boost, so we were actually running 18 pounds today. We did a lot of laps, actually quite a few laps today. And
I think I got like 10 laps almost.
Yeah. Like 15-20 laps probably, and honestly it performed pretty good until it didn't anymore.
She held up fine.
It's so loud it makes no power.
So true.
I love that I have that on camera.
So the one thing I want to add is the fact that a lot of people ask like why put a motor from 87 and a transmission from 2001 and a motor in a car from 2011. First off, even though this one's a little tight and those coil packs are a little bit of a nightmare to work on, which those are getting changed for other.
We're definitely going like
Toyota coils,
Toyota coil unplugged.
Yeah,
like mine.
no more wires, no more fuck all. Anyways, very easy to work around compared to like an N54, N55. Like I could retime this at the track in 15 minutes. The other thing too.
So you guys put the cam gears back to stock?
Yeah.
So
we were trying to see if that was an issue, and then we ended up tuning it that way.
You're gonna put another one, the old ones back on, or you're gonna try fucking around?
No, we know where they have to go. I was using presets. It was just we thought that might have been part of our issue. So anyways, the other reason is look at how low my center of gravity is. Just go under the hood and show how much clearance I have to the hood. Compared to like on my E46, I have probably about 5 inches on top of the motor.
Oh fuck. Yeah, there's a lot of space in there.
Yeah, so that probably helps with my center of gravity too.
You could probably add a gap in there.
Yeah. I've noticed that. Like it's really like, I mean you can see it here too. Like I'm touching the top of my motor right now.
Yeah, the valve cover is way down in there.
Yeah. So I mean honestly that helps a lot. And also when you look at it, like I could have went a little farther back, but you know we're middle of the second cylinder.
Honestly, like I think like you're pretty, you're pretty tight. Like even here it's like super tight.
That's the intake manifold that's the issue. So
yeah.
With the stock one I had a lot more clearance.
Sweet.
Running good. Good time.
Alright, so I think this is where we're going to leave the video. Leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. I gotta say, Ryan, it's a lot better than your old one.
Thanks.
Peace out.
A-Town.